I'm going to ask you kids this question. Slice of pizza, right?
Yeah.
What is the most tasty bite? Where is the sweet spot in that? Because I was in a debate with somebody about this the other day.
I'm going to say if the midway point.
Really?
I say the midway point because I get the most pizza. Because when the first bite, it's just too small. It's too triangular. And I feel too ridiculous putting it all the way down my throat.
But that's the first taste.
That is the first taste.
And that's what they said themselves. They said, this is the sweet spot. After that, they go, I don't even know why I'm still eating pizza.
What?
No, see, I'm going to disagree with that because, first of all, the point of a pizza is kind of unlike any other part of the pizza.
That's what he said makes it great.
I would say it's softer, and the bread is, like it's a little gooier.
Chewy.
Yeah. So it's not my favorite bite. I would say Chris is probably closer, but I like maybe even a little higher up because I like when you get cheese, a little crust, and sauce.
So you're a
what
crust person.
So it's like, but like the mixture of like, I don't want full crust only.
So
I don't think that's the perfect
You
bite.
wouldn't want one of those pizzas that just is like cut and all those little pieces.
Yeah, I mean, that's
like
like a
the
different
square-
thing.
no.
It's like almost like a different world to me.
But people do it with round pizzas too. Not just square pizzas.
Yeah.
I've seen that, yeah.
I don't think
St.
we should.
Louis, I believe, or Kansas City, some Midwestern fucking
Somewhere in there.
aberration. Vito, what about for you? I know you don't eat anything, but
Awful.
You mean
Kale.
a cauliflower pizza?
oh, it makes fun of the skinny bastard.
We have to somehow.
I like right before you get to crust, where it's like kind of hardened, and you get like almost like a hard burnt crust taste with the pizza.
Here, and I'm not that far away. We're all kind of in the same place here, but because I don't like things overly hot, and the first bite is always too hot.
Good point.
Mm-hmm.
But a pizza cools off very fast.
It does.
So I like it once you get past the fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also believe that when food is too hot, like it doesn't have as much flavor. You know what I mean?
I would
Like you
agree
have to
with
like
that,
let
yeah.
the flavor cool into the pie.
And that's a big problem with soup. What are you doing? Just eat and burn?
Yeah.
Or you like?
It goes from room to cold real fucking quick.
Yeah.
A fucking bowl of soup.
All right, let me ask you this about. I'm gonna give you another one. Where's the sweet spot
Okay.
in corn on the cob?
Oh,
Shit.
okay. So I would say that's got to be first bite to me.
I think second bite. Because the first bite, I don't think I'm gonna get as much corn as I want. And then I'm gonna
Yours is just about massive fucking
Yeah,
thing. You
it's
don't go by the
quantity.
weight of what you get is all you're caring about.
I think the second bite of the corn is the best bite. It
First of
tastes
all,
good.
you got to stay at the same level as you go across. So you can't have a bite and then go twice as big. and
Sometimes
three
I'll go
times as big.
vertical and then horizontal.
Oh, that's disgusting.
No, you got to pick a method. For
Yeah, you got to
sure.
pick a method and stay with it. Here's what I do actually with corn on the cob. I take my strong hands and I break it, so I have two smaller pieces.
Oh wow.
And I feel like that oxidates it a little more, you know.
Okay.
So because a lot of the center of the corn on the cob is not getting the bites, but then also so you don't have to go all the way typewriter all the way down the fucking thing.
Yeah, it's kind of.
I have no problem with anyone who's disgusted seeing anyone eat corn on the cob.
Okay.
I'm not, but I get it. I understand it. And I don't want to be in a place where you can't roll the butter. Stop acting like you're taking this butter back and making toast.
Fuck that shit.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's like keeping
need
weed for tomorrow.
I need a big glob to work on it. Eric, you're on Bennington.
Hey guys, I think that bite right before the crust on the pizzas is the sweet spot. Seems like it collects a little more sauce, a little more cheese.
Yeah, but you know the crust is coming, and I don't want to have the crust alone.
I kind of agree with Eric. That's I think that's how I feel.
But I want to use that area to eat with the crust.
Yeah.
So I'm not sitting in there eating dried fucking bread, acting like that's a great thing.
See, this
Yeah.
is why the middle's the best part because you're getting all the cheese, all the sauce, and I like to take a bite where I get a whole pepperoni in my mouth. Like I don't want like a fucking piece of a pepperoni.
You're about weight and nothing else.
No,
Yeah,
that's
it's
every
quantity
you get,
always.
You get the most at its best point, which is the middle of the pizza slice.
All right, I'm going to ask you guys this.
Okay.
Best slice of a hoagie, or as you guys would call it, a submarine sandwich, Vito.
I'm gonna go the when it's cut in the middle, it's the first bite in there because you have the most food layered on top of each other.
Yeah.
Always most with these guys.
I think it's gonna be like where you can get a crust end.
Yes, of course it's a crust end.
That's the best case scenario.
The crust end is fucking delicious. Everything else?
It's what you live for, is the crust end. It's the crustiest and the tastiest part.
I remember when I was a kid, my dad would say, why are you leaving your crust? The little kids do not want to eat crust, right?
I did not.
And you're like, why are you leaving your crust? That's the best part. And I'd be like, then eat it, bitch. I'll give you all the fucking crust you want.
Give me your middle. You take my crust. Double middle me.
My
Yeah.
dad said the same exact thing about crust. The same exact
I
thing.
think I probably even
infuriates.
said it to my kids. Because
Yeah.
you're trying to get them to grow up and not be a non-crust eater.
Yeah, but as a child, nothing could. Ugh. The idea of just eating a dry crust at the end of a sandwich, forget it.
Maureen wants you to know that Bam got Dr. Phil tattooed on his neck. Just the term Dr. Phil.
Good.
Yeah.
Very good.
All right, give us food, Chris. Why don't you jump into this?
All right, what about a taco? Best bite of a taco.
Oh, this is a very, very good one because a taco can be a fucking screaming mess. If
It
you
can.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Now, are you talking about a Taco Bell taco or
It's
a real
like
taco?
a soft,
A real taco.
Yeah, real, like a Mexican taco.
Okay. So I'm going to say it's got to be about 2 or 3 bites in. It's not like full middle because, again, you're talking like a lot of like softness. So it's 2 or 3 bites in because you have to get to the point where you've got all of the ingredients perfectly mixed. I don't want just a meat bite, just a cheese bite. That's not good. I need everything hitting it all at once.
Sometimes it feels good just to get a meat or cheese bite. You know what I mean? You're like, that was a lot of cheese in that one. That was more cheese than I expected to get on that bite. Chrissy?
I'm going to say right now, it's the second bite of a taco. The first bite, a lot of times, there's nothing even in there. You're just fucking
A
eating
lot of it's
tortilla.
You
a
mean
lot of
going
it's
from the end?
Yeah, from the end, yeah. And that's
Yeah.
bullshit. No fucking thank you. Second bite of a taco, best fucking bite.
Did you say no spank you?
No spank.
All right, I'm going to give you this, a watermelon, and let's just say it's cut into triangles. Because I say that is the point where the most sweet, less seed. I mean, it's pure satisfaction up there.
Yeah, the deeper middle that the watermelon, I mean, I don't eat them, but from what I can see, it's the richest part in color, right?
Yeah, it's the darkest.
So
it's the
therefore, it's got to
juiciest.
be the juiciest. It would make sense to me that would be the best
And
bite.
that first bite of a triangle watermelon, it's fucking ridiculous.
It's almost the opposite of a triangle pizza.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's like the very opposite.
I'm trying to start a watermelon craze called Just the Points. And we just got off the point. We
I
throw
like
the
it.
rest away.
Chuck in Boston. Chuck.
So when you're a kid, what was the sweet spot of a bag of Halloween candy?
Well, you
The
got,
whole bag?
yeah, I mean, you got to say what kind of Halloween candy you're talking about.
Just as an assortment, trick or treat candy.
That's just saying what your favorite candy is.
Yeah. So it'll be the first
Like
bite.
if you said what the best part of Reese's Cup is, we could discuss it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
like-
that I have a very strong opinion of.
Go ahead.
To me, that is center max peanut butter. I always eat a Reese's Cup outside first. I go around, I eat it so that I'm taking care of all the drier chocolatey bits. And so I'm left with a teeny sliver of chocolate and
No, you
pure
bite-
peanut butter glob.
Do you bite the top off?
No.
The chocolate top off.
Oh, you're thinking mini. Yes, on a mini. I was thinking
No,
like
he's thinking of Maxi.
Okay. No, I don't do that on a Maxi.
I'm the exact opposite. I like eating that end of the fucking Reese's Cup.
Really?
Weirdo.
With a tinge of fucking peanut butter.
We could
I like the
split them.
ridges. I like the ridges around the fucking cup.
We could
I
split
love
a
it.
bag.
Yeah.
We're like Jack Sprat and his wife.
He leaves Reese's carcasses all over the office.
What's the big deal?
Please save those for me.
Or for Gail.
So you leave the peanut butter
The
inside,
core.
You leave it
The
alone.
core, yeah.
You're not
Like
interested.
an apple core.
Like,
to him.
obviously,
Why
I've
didn't you
had
get a
it
Hershey bar, you fucking maniac?
because I just want a little bit of peanut butter. Because when I get to the middle, it just seems mushy and not as good as
Love
that
that part.
fucking
Oh,
ridge.
it sounds like somebody doesn't freeze their fucking Reese's cups.
I don't-
Like you live in fucking Manitoba like an idiot. You gotta freeze that.
I don't have the patience for the freezing of the cups. If I have the cups in my possession, I'm going to eat them.
Can I just say something to you?
Yeah.
Just a little patience, Reese's.
That gives me an idea about another candy bar or candy. Is what is the best bite of a Kit Kat?
Well, I break them into, I break it apart. I've seen people just bite into all 4 bars of
Sick.
That's fucked up.
Sick people. Honestly, they
I'm
should be
gonna-
on a list.
I'm going to say each tip.
Each tip, interesting.
I like the middle.
Middle. Okay.
'Cause I like that
It's the
crunch
exact
inside.
opposite
But here's the thing.
of what you do with
Yeah.
the Reese's. You see how you make no sense? There's no consistency
No,
in
it's
your
totally
life.
different. I like the ridges on the cup. I don't know why. I just love them. I like running my tongue against them before I eat it. That's probably too much information. I'm sorry, everyone.
Get- All right, this is what I'll tell you is the best of the Kit Kat bar. It's this. There is a center wafer, and I dissect a Kit Kat. So I eat the chocolate off
Right.
first, just in the same idea.
You're never
of
in a hurry, by the
Yeah.
way.
No. Oh no. I'm taking my time with a Kit Kat. And so if you get it, there's a center wafer that has no chocolate involved. It lives
Yeah,
on
I
its
know.
own in a crystallized world. That's the best bite of a Kit Kat.
The flavorless wafer?
No, it's covered in sugar crystals.
Okay.
It's so delicious.
Chris, his favorite part of the Kit Kat is the part that just came out of his ass.
Chuck in North Carolina.
Hey, listen, I know that if you've been out drinking a lot or you smoke some good weed, the first bite of anything is the best fucking part. You got that good buzz, you just close
Science
your eyes,
agrees with
chew it.
him. It's some kind of diminishing results thing that the
Right.
first bite of anything. That's why some diets will just say smell it for a while,
Take
roll
your
around,
time with
take
it.
a bite, not eat like Chris, where you're trying to get the most weight you possibly can on anything.
We had a big party up on the mountain the other day, Ronnie. We
Yeah.
had four watermelons in the creek. I let them get real cold. We got drunk and cut them watermelons. The red part, right in the middle, if you cut one in half, that is the sweet spot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, it looks like the juiciest part.
Yeah. Oh, you don't. That's right. You don't
I
eat
don't.
melon.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
See y'all.
All right, say it, buddy.
Rob in Long Island.
Hey, buddies.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, I'm thinking of a dirty water dog with onions.
Best part of a hot dog.
I mean, I'm going to say it's the tip easily because
Tip.
you're going to get where it's sealed at the top. You're going to get, enough of the bread. I mean, again, you could sell hot dog tips and do okay for yourself.
Here's the issue with it. To me, I don't want the bun is not exciting to me at the end. That's too much bun. The end of a hot dog, too much bun. That's why I will eat both sides of a hot dog first, and then I'm left with centerpiece because it's more meat heavy and less bread.
The difference between me and you is I don't eat it on a bun. I eat it on a hard roll. And what I do a lot of times is I'll take a nice big hard roll, stuff 2 hot dogs in there.
Oh, that sounds great.
So really, you're only getting half as much bread as if you sat around like a bun eater. I'm going to give you guys one.
Okay.
You go out for lobster. Where
Yeah.
do you want to be?
My gosh. Best bite of lobster. Okay. I'm going, it's the, in the claw, it's what would be like the thumb claw. That's
the
like
thumb
this-
claw.
the posable claw. That to me is the softest, sweetest part.
There's a reason why they sell tails and not claws. And I want a lobster tail, but I want it where it looks like it's been grilled a little bit, so you get a little char,
Oh,
which may be the exact opposite of sweet.
Yeah, I think the reason I like that is that's the sweeter part of the crab.
Yeah,
can't stand claw meat.
it can,
Really?
How can you not? Oh, you don't want to do the work.
No, I just don't. I think it's too sweet. I like straight tail.
I don't think it has as much flavor. Yes, you got the quantity, you got the texture, you have lots of buttery bites, and I agree, that's enjoyable. But I'm just saying, let's say if you took butter out of the equation, you just had to only eat the crab meat, I think you'll find that the claw is almost sweet and buttery on its own. That's my opinion.
Look, I gotta admit something to you guys, and I'm very sorry about this. I lost a Manitoba listener just a couple minutes ago when I said to Chris, "Where are you from, Manitoba?" RCRP, let me just say this. I know this asshole guy from Manitoba. When he's acting like a moron in New York, I go, "This ain't Manitoba." I should not judge an entire race of people on a guy named Bert. I understand if you leave. He said, "You just lost this audience." I understand. You have oh God, Ezra just said that he eats a Reese's in one shot. Disgusting.
Oh, no.
I mean, I've done it before, but I don't feel good about myself afterwards.
Like he swallows it whole?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like a duck.
Like a duck.
There's no way to enjoy a Reese's peanut butter cup.
Look who we've got on the line. It's Johnny.
Johnny, we have a meeting set up for next week. Vito tried to force me into something else. No way, I said. Meet with Johnny.
What the hell, Vito?
Yeah. He threw a big fucking celebrity at me. I go,
we would not bite.
Not in it. Johnny, what do you, what's your whole thing? First bite of a crab?
Well, no.
You don't seem to be into crabs this much anymore.
You used to be really into it.
I enjoy the knuckle meat, Gail. I agree with you in the that is the knuckle meat of the
knuckle
crab.
I never called it that. That's good.
Yeah, that's the knuckle. I definitely think that you eating a hot dog one end and the other is strange, but that's a whole other story.
Look, I don't like that garbage bun. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get rid of it. Believe me, if it was socially acceptable, I'd go bunless. But I don't want everyone talking and making
People
jokes.
talk a lot of shit.
Point and stare. So best bite of a pizza, by the way, for me, is it's got to have crust, but it has to have that sauce between the cheese and the crust, that area.
Sometimes there is a river of sauce that separates crust from cheese.
That is the best pizza. Best bite of a grilled cheese.
To me, I'm going crust that has cheese that's flooded to the ends because I think that the centerpiece of a grilled cheese too mush.
No, I think the centerpiece is where I'm at. If I could get away with it, I'd throw away the fucking ends completely.
What?
I
Too
can't.
cheesy.
You have like an uncrustable.
Dude, what are we in the fucking game for? Cheese. You know what I mean? It's not grilled air. It's grilled cheese.
I want the cheese, bro.
I get rid of the toast like a fucking adult. I'm like, oh, I'm eating around the toast because it's not so bad at first because you haven't been eating anything.
Yeah.
But if you bite into the center, you're like, I'm leaving this fucking. I'm leaving these ends.
The crazy thing about that is, it seems like we're all changing our minds from food to food, whether we're pro crust or anti crust.
It's very, very true. There's no consistency.
I mean, there's a circumstance that I'm like full crust to me is the best, just a little bit of cheese.
Johnny, I'm going to ask you this: the best part of a cigar.
Oof. I go middle. I kind of, the beginning's nice and mellow. I think you get more flavor as you get down to that middle part. Then the end, I think, gets a little too tough for me at times.
Sounds like somebody's smoking some rank cigars. A lot of guys I'm noticing, right? They're putting a fucking toothpick in the end of their cigars and using it like a roach clip. And smoking it all the way down. Yeah, but these are like $25 cigars. I'm not going to lie to you.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know, I'm not like you with a Dutch master running around.
It seems like there should be like a swanky fancy man's tool for that, though. Like, it seems like that would be a good thing to have.
Like those old cigarette holders?
Exactly. I'm like, maybe with like an ivory handle.
Pure ivory.
Something sophisticated.
Fresh elephant tusk.
All right, peace, Johnny.
Later, Bennington.
Bye, Johnny.
What is Maisel Day? I just saw Kevin Pollak Instagram that out.
Is that when Maisel's coming back?
Oh, okay.
The Mrs. Maisel.
Here's what's funny. I never hear people talking about it, right? If I'm in a comedy club and one of the writers is doing stand-up and is announced as writing for Miss Maisel, every woman in the room claps.
Oh, really?
Like she's there. I go, it ain't her. I'll yell from the back, it ain't her. You're just saying a fucking writer right now. But do you ever notice? I never run into people who talk about it.
Because everyone talked about the first season, and now it's in the second season.
I'm telling you, no.
Yeah.
They weren't even talking about
Really?
the first season. Yeah, there's where is it? Hulu or some shit?
Hulu, yeah.
Yeah.
Hulu's a hidden gem.
Amazon.
What?
Is it Amazon?
It's Amazon Prime.
We could
I
just
feel
call
like
it
it's-
straight prime.
Prime.
I had no idea.
I thought for sure it was a
Why do you jump in when you never...
Because I thought it was Hulu. I'm very wrong. Most of the time, I'm very wrong.
Yeah.
Then why do you speak out? Why don't you just sit quietly and look around like, I don't know what's going
I
on?
feel like I have the answer, Ron. I really do. I
So
really
sad.
did. I really did believe that show is on Hulu.
By the way, Hulu, last night I watched the season finale of Handmaid's Tale. It is a good episode.
Really?
It was a good episode.
Friend of mine today said stunk so bad they wanted to throw away their TV.
No, they're incorrect.
You
This was like a first, and like it wasn't a great season, but I was like, that was a good episode. It was a great
Wow.
episode.
is
Edge
that
of my seat.
is that the one that has tits and dragons?
No,
no,
that
there's no.
show's long gone.
What's
Yeah.
that one?
That's Game of Thrones. And everyone hates it, Ron.
Kyle in Georgia.
Everyone thinks it sucks.
What's up, Kyle?
What's up, Benningtons? I want to talk about the sweet spot of a steak.
Okay.
Oh.
For me, it's the so you have the bulk end of the meat, but then it's separated by a strip of fat, and then you have that little island piece of meat there. So if you get a little bit of the fat and a little bit of that island piece of meat, about 50-50, that's the prime spot of a steak.
My friend, you need a new butcher. There should not be a consistent island piece of fat in your food. I like now slicing it very fucking thin.
Okay.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
across the board like that, and not
Against the
generally
grain.
eating an entire steak like I used to when I was younger.
I always like to save that last very charred bit end of the steak for my final bite, and then that's the one I really enjoy.
See,
the
I
most.
would use, I would go a rare as a final bite.
Yeah.
If I had to go between, because that's my preferred bite.
The problem
I like it
is
rare.
when you have it rare, that last bite is very cold.
True.
Yeah.
Very
That's a
cold.
good
You're not
point.
getting the full,
Yeah,
steak
but I
experience.
also, a more well done steak cold is not a good situation because now we're getting into a very leathery situation.
You're
the
right.
colder it gets.
You need it on a hot plate.
Yeah. G-Man, you're on Bennington.
How about
And
it?
Hey.
Ronnie B, I got a question for you on what you consider to be a bite of corn on the cob. Here's my thing. What you do is you typewriter it just 3 or 4 times. So I consider that to be a bite. Bring it up to my face, do my business, take it away from my face. That's a bite.
So
you're
you're
doing
like,
giant bites.
yeah, those are massive bites. Like you're not even like you're stuffing it into the cheek,
Right.
and then chewing.
I mean, I think
a
if
large
you're
quantity of corn. Then
using more than 4 teeth on a fucking corn on the cob is too much. I don't think it should ever touch a molar.
And,
No.
and I got to say, definitely towards the end, on either side of the end is not going to be your best bite because
Right.
that's all where your tiny little kernels are. You
Right.
Gotta go in, you got to go about midpoint a little bit.
But have you ever had like Maryland sweet corn where it's almost all
so good.
tiny kernels and it's like white? It's unbelievable.
Yeah, and that's like so buttery and good.
Mhm.
Wasn't there a thing recently of the the proper way to eat corn? It was like one of those things where like you've been eating corn wrong. You know how they always come up with those food hacks?
Mm-hmm.
And people, I feel like a lot of the time it's bullshit.
Well, I mean, who's to say? There was like a dude who did a thing, and I think it had something to do with actually like removing the kernels from.
I didn't know
the
how
cup.
good raw corn was until a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah,
When you just scrape it off and put it
put it
on
on
a salad.
So good.
Really?
Yeah.
Straight up raw?
Oh
Yeah, straight up
so
raw.
good.
It's got to be really good corn now.
Yeah.
Right. You don't want garbage corn, but you don't want that.
Blue
in
Apron turned me onto it. I'm like, what? I think I'm going to cook this first. And the menu bar actually said back to me, nope. What about this? If you're eating a Bubba Gump shrimp,
Okay.
Uh huh.
What do you like?
I'll eat the. I'll eat the whole thing with the tail too.
You'll just bite into it.
What do you mean, the shell?
The shell, like the end of the shell.
Sounds like somebody eats like a walrus.
It's disgusting. Chris, that's not meant to be eaten.
It's fine. I've never had any problems with it.
You've had nothing but health problems, so I don't know what you're
not 'cause of
talking
the
about.
shrimp,
Every
Gail.
shit for you is a crime scene.
Billy in Manitoba. Billy,
Oh boy. Apologies.
Billy.
Buddies.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, I was thinking lasagna. What do you think?
And peace.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Right?
You definitely want end piece.
There's only 4 corners worth it.
But I'm really interested in knowing, what does Fredo think about this?
Fredo,
Oh,
what do you
God.
think of your
Oh,
lasagna?
boy.
All right, first of all, I don't think we should be throwing out racial just slurs in the
What
start
about
of
your
the
breakfast lasagna, Fredo? You weak bastard.
My breakfast lasagna, I'm definitely going to go a corner piece because the middle is just a fucking loose thing. The second you cut into it, it's just going to fall apart.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot of stick and stay to it.
You need a piece of bread to keep pushing it all back together.
Oh, that sounds
Yeah.
good.
That's why second day lasagna is better. It's stiffer.
Yeah.
And all the flavor sets in. Second day lasagna is, that's really how you should be eating it. A fresh lasagna.
Yeah.
Even saying that, it's not a good
If
idea.
your mom says, I'm making lasagna, I'll go, all right, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to run out on a 24-hour bender.
Mike in Seattle, you're on Bennington.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey.
So I got 2. First is a cheeseburger. What do you think is the best bite of a cheeseburger? And then after you're done with that cheeseburger and there's a platter of brownies, which one do you go for?
Well, you're going to go corner with the brownies. That's an easy one.
Yeah.
Cheeseburger's an interesting thing because it is round.
Yeah.
I know this. Let's say a Big Mac. The last bite is probably inedible.
It's
like you can't even digest
yeah,
it.
that's
and
like-
you might not even have any burger in it because it gets crazy fucking messy.
Moving around.
Yeah, exactly. It's slipping and sliding.
I try my best to have a perfect last bite of a burger, but it's not easy.
No.
It's not easy.
It's not possible.
I think the burger is the most difficult thing that we've talked about here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe the third bite. Let's say you take one bite and then take
I
a
know
first
what third
bite.
is, yeah.
And then, no, but do it like this though. Take a first bite, right? But then take like a second
Yes.
first bite on some fresh bun, and
That's
then go into the middle.
Hold on.
What's the point of
No.
this? You want nothing but first bites. is
The
what you-
second first bite is a bite. It's a second bite.
But I'd say that your second bite will be. Well, it'll look like a first bite again if you ignore the place you just bit. So it's like fresh
I would
bun.
still
It's
call
still
that
a
a second
second
bite.
bite.
Yes, all right. So it's the second bite, but then that third bite is the one that's you're gonna.
Which
be
first
happy
bite? The
with.
third bite?
You know what, prick? Look, I'm trying to explain myself here. All right, I can still eat cheeseburgers. All right, I still enjoy them.
because you're healthy.
Dude, the thing is that I, much like a Reese's cup, I go the perimeter. So
You can't do that in public.
yeah, I do.
I'm not eating with you then.
I'm telling you.
I go first bite. I love the first bite. If there's a little crispiness to it, I love that shit. Get in there. And
No.
I got a big mouth, so I take a big first bite. So I'm getting like a good amount in there.
Your first bite or your second first bite?
Second first
Sounds
bite
like
is
it's his
nice.
first bite. It's
Here's
the
why
third bite.
first bite sucks of a cheeseburger, and it's not the best. One, too much. It's too much bread. You don't have all this. Whatever you put on your cheeseburger, there's not enough of that mixed in.
innards.
And if you're like me and you like a rarer part of meat, then the farther into the burger you
No,
go,
that
the
is
better the
true.
burger is.
Yeah.
That is the truth. Now, have you ever known anybody? You go out to get a burger and fries with them. They eat all their fries before they get into their burger.
No, I can't live
I've
like
known people who do that. Fez was a person who'd done it, and I would have thought it was just a weird thing for him. But I've met other people who do the same
Yeah,
thing.
I don't get that. I'll sometimes have to stop myself. I love fries, but I'll never finish my fries. I need fries in between eating the burger.
I'll try the fries first. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah,
definitely.
you got to have a fry when it comes out.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go fry, and when I say fry, I mean fries. Like to take a bite of fries, it's like at least two. You need to eat two at a time.
I don't think I do.
I
I'm not
do.
100% sure.
I need to.
I eat multiple. It might be 3 to 4. I don't know. It depends on the size of the fry.
I feel like I've seen you kind of just take a fistful.
Yes, I've eaten fistfuls of fries before. I'm not proud of that, but it does happen.
That's his Western movie.
You wish you had a movie.
What?
Fistful of fries. He's fucking destroying you today, dude.
I mean, he really is.
It hurts.
Feel his arm. He's having a fucking 400 season here at the midway part. Wow.
Yeah, that was a good fat joke because he's a fat shamer, Ron. All right. This guy loses a couple pounds,
Maybe
thinks he
if you
can just
didn't
point
say-
out fatness.
Maybe if you didn't say you eat the whole shrimp without fucking taking the shell off.
I mean, you left it open for all of us.
How many French shrimp tails you got in there?
I'll take them all.
Do you think this is weird when you go out with Earl and he has French fries and tater tots and nothing else?
Fucking weird as it's weird as shit. He just wants starch.
What does he usually eat first, potato or potato?
Can I put some potato on my potato? Thank you, please. Well, he's getting a hot girl from Canada. He claims that's happening over a 3-day weekend, which he makes sound like it's going to be a marathon sex party.
Whoa! Wow, that is insane.
Earl, you going for a marathon sex party?
I think that's. It seems like that's his plan.
Yeah.
Are you really?
You are?
No, that's kind of hit a roadblock.
What?
Did it get Earled?
How'd you Earl it up?
I didn't Earl anything up. Jesus.
Sounds like you did.
I didn't do anything.
Maybe your heavy breathing on the fucking phone did it.
No, I didn't.
Why isn't she coming? What happened?
She said she needed to focus on things up north and need to
tits?
stay close to home.
He's like, why don't we focus
Dude,
about
why
the
don't you
stuff
get on
down
a fucking
south?
train and get up there?
No, I mean she's like 86 to all of it.
You're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Your friendship's over.
I don't know if the friendship's over, but she just
What
wants
did
to
you
keep.
say?
I didn't say anything.
That might be the problem.
Happened.
Obviously, something happened. What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
That's the problem with you, man. You got to fucking move.
I was proceeding with Labor Day, and then it
The night
just
that you guys hung out, did you make out?
no, we did not.
You never make a move, dude. Just like at work, you
Can I
never
just
make a
ask,
move.
when did the conversation of seeing each other in the future happen? While you were in person or later via text or phone?
It was the day after. It was that on text and phone.
Okay. So then what did you say after that? Like what communication happened in between that time?
I mean, it was basically small talk about what we do, where how much you love New York City, stuff like that.
Can I please read your texts? I just need to know if I can deduce.
Could you
what
let
happened
Chris
here.
crack the case for us?
Like a
No.
CSI of love.
That's just the way I am. I don't know.
What? But we don't know the way you are.
Yeah, we can't
unless
figure
I
you
see
out.
these fucking texts, bruh.
When
Please.
the way you are doesn't work, why wouldn't you want to make a change?
I put so much work in these Bumble ladies, and I send them over to you, and just it's one bad thing after another.
You're better off just giving them a bumblebee tuna.
I would love that.
It's delicious.
E-Dog, what the fuck are you doing once this thing is served up on a plate for you?
I wish I could tell you. I
All
really
right,
could.
let's suppose you follow the game of baseball, right?
Yes, I do.
What if you kept having strikeouts and I go, Earl, you got to make an adjustment. And you're like, it's not my fault. I'm just standing there. I'm not doing anything. You see what I'm saying?
And believe
You're
me, I'm
not
adjusting.
swinging at the pitch.
I'm adjusting the hands. I'm looking at the. I'm
I'm
doing.
turning on the fucking ball.
I try to turn on the ball. Maybe I'm turning too early. Maybe I'm turning too late. I'm working
Well,
on
if you
this.
were to guess, is it too early or late?
I would probably guess late.
You think you're not coming on
Strong enough.
interested?
I don't. I mean, I'm. And I have this thing in my head about being too aggressive.
Get it out of your head. You're never aggressive.
You're not aggressive. Yeah, you're
No,
not
but
aggressive at all.
I
So
mean,
if
but
you-
the but and I experience this
Oh,
on
in
a
the past.
daily basis. People look at me and assume I'm very aggressive, and that bothers the hell out of
I
me.
don't see
okay,
that.
but
Nobody
Earl,
sees that.
but Earl, even like you're with someone who's agreed to be with you, so
Right, she already took a gander at you,
yeah,
interested in what she was looking at.
just make any sort of move. And
Did
let me
you
see
make it
those
clear
texts.
that you we're interested, do you think?
Vito, could
Very
you fix
crystal.
the mic for him? For some reason, he's swinging the mic around. He's having trouble with it. Now, give us how you said that you were crystal clear with her. What did you say?
I mean, I thought, inviting to spend the day and Labor Day together in the city is a pretty forward thing.
Right, but you didn't have a place. I tried to tell you to go to the plaza, do something classy. You didn't do anything.
Did you make any solid plans at all? Like a place to go?
No, we didn't. We didn't get to that place.
All right,
So she didn't say like, "Oh, where am I gonna stay?" or anything like that.
No, she never asked those questions.
That's why you take care of it, bro. She's up there going, I don't even know where I'm staying. Am I staying with his parents? Or am I staying at a fucking hotel? What does he expect out of me?
Airbnb? There's plenty of options. God, you could have just got an Airbnb and lied and said it was your apartment.
That would have been great.
cool.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, why isn't that like? Do people do that?
Yeah.
That seems
They
smart.
better start.
They're like, yeah, I always have this keypad that I use.
Yeah, I do it with penthouses. I go, this is my penthouse apartment.
We got to be out of here by 11 a.m.
Yeah.
Don't worry, why?
Just get framed pictures of yourself, put them around the house.
Not a bad idea, Earl.
Fuck, girl, you
Never
gotta
lie.
do this.
This is good. Do you like that idea?
It sounds like a very, very, very bold and ambitious idea.
It's not ambitious or bold. It's just an idea.
What? Using someone else's place?
They are
No.
renting it out through Airbnb. They want you to use it as
Technically,
a
it
fuck
is your
pad.
apartment
Yes.
for 3 days.
It could be fun, too.
Hell yeah.
Just be like a fun romp, sexy romp.
Yeah.
It's like a scene out of The Apartment.
Then when you kill her, nobody can trace it back to you.
Well, wait, what?
Earl, you never gave us a food for the sweet spot.
Mine would have been like a hero or a hoagie.
We already
We
did it,
talked
dude.
about
I was on the phone. I didn't hear that part.
No, but what's a food that you would give to
Personally,
us for
you
us?
never have a hoagie.
Yeah.
I've never seen you in my life with a sandwich of any kind. Even when you brought tuna fish from home the other day, you brought it in a little bowl. I go, what is that, soup? That's how soupy is fucking tuna fish.
I'm trying to lay off the bread.
You're heavy on the mayonnaise, though.
Yeah, I love mayonnaise. A lot of mayonnaise in my tuna fish.
Just carb up.
Why
Maybe that'll
don't you
make
give
more
us
sense.
What's your favorite part of a can of tuna? The water?
No, I drained that out, Gail. I like the solid white albacore.
Are you Earl? Because that's the person that we had on the ropes here. He loves his tuna, though.
He does.
Yeah,
Can't get enough of it.
you should. Mercury, baby. He's got little fucking hands coming out of his fucking armpits.
Mercury.
Is he okay?
Earl, give us a food. One that you eat.
Well, see, I'm a very basic eater because you already mentioned burgers. You already mentioned sandwiches.
You're not a basic eater either. You're an odd eater. What's he eat every day?
He eats potato chips every single day.
Earl, you're worried about bread, but you're eating fucking...
I'm trying to get off that too. I'm trying to
Ron,
make the adjustment.
multiple times a day,
Multiple
he's
times?
eating bags and bags of chips.
Is that right, Earl?
I have I have a bag of chips with my lunch, and then and now I'll have a stray bag in the evening. A bag.
There's chips before the show. There's chips during the show. There's chips after the show.
Those are just the hours that he's with you.
I know.
God knows.
You don't even know about his Hard Rock chips.
He must be crushing them.
He's at church on Sunday. You see all this chip fucking rustling around there.
He must eat, I'm going to say, 700 individual chips a day.
Not that many, no.
How many do you think you eat? 625?
No, not at all.
How many?
If I had to measure about maybe.
You have to measure.
I'm trying here.
This is what happens with him and women. He won't say what he's doing.
I'm trying to say it, but keep getting cut off.
Just say it. Then
3
you can't be
bags.
cut out. How much?
3 bags.
Holy shit!
Like if I had the
3
big
bags.
if I had to do them by the big industrial bag, 3 bags. And I'm like, and I'm a very
giant bags of chips a day.
not a day.
A family should eat 3 bags of chips a month.
No, I would say
Salt
that a
that
week.
is?
Yeah, that's sodium is the issue there, right?
Yeah,
And it's
And,
all
like,
carbs.
and I'm trying to.
this is why you're fainting.
That's why I'm trying to stop all of this stuff.
Apparently, you're not trying if you're eating 3 big bags a day.
I have not had a bag today. I'm trying. I have not had anything today. I've just had water. I'm trying to watch what I eat.
Water.
I saw you eating potato chips today.
I was not eating potato chips
you eat
today.
Potato chips.
I was not
every
eating potato chips
single
today.
day.
I was not eating potato chips today. I have had zero food today.
That's bullshit because I saw you eating fucking potato chips today.
I had zero food today.
You're out of control with the potato chips, dude. And you
I had
just fucking
zero
admitted it.
food today.
You said
I
you
will
ate
swear on a
3
Bible. I
industrial
had
bags of potato chips
zero
a
food
day.
today.
All right, by the way, for the hour that we're at, you should have some food by now.
I
I mean,
know.
that's not healthy either.
It's 3 p.m. almost.
I've had water. I had a bowl of cereal, and that is it.
Just water in your cereal?
No,
And
I
you
had a
had
bowl of
a
cereal. I had a
bag.
glass of water, and that is it. I did
Ruffles,
not eat anything today.
cheddar,
Ruffles, that's
potatoes.
not
I
even
ate
fucking chip
zero food. I did not buy a thing today.
You are so why?
I am not lying. I swear to God.
But he was so specific that he said Ruffles.
Yes,
cheddar.
that is my favorite chip.
Okay.
That is true.
Okay.
But I did not eat a
And
thing
you
today.
eat 3 industrial bags of them a day? Big fucking family-sized bags?
Not a day. If I had to average it out, probably a week. I'm acknowledging it's not a healthy thing, and I'm trying to stop. Like today, I was like,
I'd rather see you having a little bread with your tuna.
Oh, look at what Vito just sent all of us, Ron. I'm going to show this to you.
Hey,
This is from right now. What is that in the garbage can, Ron?
something I did not eat today. I had zero food today.
I had a smoothie and a bacon, egg, and cheese. I can say what I ate
That
today.
sounds delicious.
But what I'm looking at right
they
now,
throw the trash out every day, and there's a
Yeah.
bag of Ruffles in
Yeah,
that
they
trash.
take it out every night. That's
It's somebody's, but it's not mine.
Who
I
else is
ate.
going to have Ruffles cheddar, dude?
okay. Here's the thing: we know it's not Vito. He doesn't eat like that right
No.
now. So
No.
that would only be Chris and. Or
I
you.
ate zero food today.
I had a bacon, egg, and cheese. I'm not going to eat Ruffles, cheddar. I don't even know where to buy these things.
1978.
Give me a Bible. I will swear on it.
I
did
don't
not eat
have
it.
one.
I mean, you should fucking swear in about a bag of chips. That's the only thing you care about.
It's ridiculous.
I'm going to say this right now. I've been documenting, along with Vito, his fucking chip obsession.
What?
So who cares? Who cares if I eat potato chips?
I'm just, Vito,
Who
bring your
cares?
phone in
Who
here.
really cares? Like who really cares?
I gotta
You're,
admit,
you're
I gotta
documenting
admit,
you're documenting what I eat. That is a sick habit. That you think I'm sick? You're sick. You're documenting what I eat. Who gives a shit?
Can I say something at all? I'm a little interested. I'll
I'm
be honest.
interested. I normally wouldn't care what anybody eats, but I'm just interested because I didn't even know that you ate a lot of chips.
Yes, I like snacks.
And
Yes,
Vito-
I do.
Vito,
didn't
what
know
did
you
you
did.
just find underneath Earl's desk?
That is not mine. That is totally not mine. That is completely not mine. This is bullshit.
Oh my God.
Total bullshit.
Where'd those bags go from?
I have no idea. Zero idea.
I'm worried about Earl. He has a giant bag of bags of potato
No,
chips.
I- yes.
Why do you care?
Why do you care?
Because
Sir,
obviously
why do
he
you
has
care?
a problem.
Oh, the man who has a drinking problem is not caring about my problem.
Dude,
That may be true, Earl, but you eat a lot of chips.
And I saw you drinking the other night. You were much drunker than I was.
Hardly. I'm sober as a judge.
I have a photo album in my phone called Earl the Chip Man, and it just details every time Earl eats a bag of chips.
Yes, I have it with my lunch, and I have chips for lunch. Who cares?
There's a bag of fucking chips in here. If we found bottles of liquor like that in the
Yeah.
office, I'd be
Yes, I
nervous.
don't know where that came from. And again, I will swear on a stack of Bibles, I did
But
not
you
buy
just
that.
said this is your favorite chip.
It is my favorite chip. Absolutely, it is. But I didn't
Not
buy
only
it.
is it your favorite chip, no one else eats. No adults eats Ruffles.
No, I mean,
that's a
you're
child's
gonna eat a
chip.
Lay's.
No, I mean, again, that's a preference I have. Sue me.
Where else would those chips come from, dude?
I don't know, but I did not buy that.
Look, I'm going to say this to you. I'm not going to judge you for what chip you like. You can like whatever. But if you're hoarding that
I
quantity
am
of
not
chips-
hoarding that. I don't know where that came from.
Is
I
this
swear
your
to God.
stash?
I swear to God.
These are Ruffles cheddar.
Yeah.
The same bag that was in our garbage can, Ron.
Yeah, somebody ate them, but it was not me.
You're the
Today,
one with a-
again, give me a Bible. I will swear on it.
It's like a Costco-sized bag of fucking chips.
Give me a Bible. I will
I
swear
don't have a Bible. You
on
still
it.
stop saying that.
And that doesn't mean anything, Earl, if you're the type of person who swears on the Bible and it doesn't bother you.
Because it doesn't. All he cares about is this fucking Ruffles shit he's obsessed with. Why not just like, I don't know, salt and vinegar? That's personally my favorite.
Earl, I can call Johnny and we can go half and half on some kind of chip rehab. I don't want you
Yes, I know what my obsessions are. I know I have a chip
I'm
thing.
nervous about the amount of cheddar you're getting.
That's
Not even just the chip.
Too much cheddar.
People are asking if we can put those pictures.
There's a lot, so we're getting them out there.
Yes, someone's fantasy of what that is because I did not buy that.
I'm not jerking off to you eating potato chips, Earl.
Not anymore.
And the other, and probably a great reason why I don't eat anymore.
What?
I don't eat at the office anymore.
Because of them?
Because
Yes.
you knew that they were documented?
I got a reason now because everyone's documenting what I do
Well,
every
not
step
everyone.
of my
I
day.
want to be specific. Ron and I have never documented any of your food obsessions.
I go out of my way not to go into the office.
Yeah, I mean that's it's honestly a stinky boy world in there
It
that
stinks.
I don't really like to. I don't like to go there very often. It's not my favorite place.
We call it boy meets stink.
I'm really, I'm weirded out, Earl.
I'm weirded out too because that is not mine.
But that
That
be
is
weird
not
if
mine.
It wasn't.
That is not
So
mine.
you're saying Chris?
I don't
had
know
these-
where it came from. It is not
It
mine.
has to be Chris. You know it's not Vito. Vito couldn't be losing weight if he was eating.
I'm
this
not
kind of
making any
chips.
accusations. I don't know where that
I've
came
noticed
from.
there is sometimes when Earl send the interns to get chips, they run out of this type of chip, and no one else in that office is eating this chip.
I wouldn't even know where to find Ruffles cheddar. And I'll tell you something else. And I know that Chris is an asshole, but I've known him for 12 years. Never saw him snack on chips alone. He's a big snacker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's eating out of the trash over there.
Yeah,
That's
true. He likes a big like quantity meal.
He has to feel full.
But he's not peckish. You know what I mean?
Oh no, fuck a peck.
Yeah.
I need the whole thing.
Yeah.
I mean, if he had these chips, they'd be empty bags.
That's a good point because we've had things where people send us food, send us different treats.
Dude,
and
one
they're
time,
gone
a
as
guy
soon as
sent a bucket of bubble gum to me because I brought up like, hey, you don't see bubble gum. They sent a big bucket. I come back the next day. They had been chewed during the night.
Sorry.
like a little rat.
like 2 gallons of fucking bubble gum had been chewed. This would have been a summer's worth of bubble gum.
And what's even like these are like small individual bags, but there's a shitload of them. If like that, I would definitely go through them one after another after another. They would be gone. I have compulsion problems.
Earl, this is your favorite potato chip. And there's obviously 50 of them that were hidden in a place in the office.
Yeah.
I will show you. I'll show you something else. I got.
Oh God,
No,
he's going in.
Look, I got a wallet here. Obviously, a wallet. I have singles because I don't hoard things. I just go to the machine. I put $1 in.
This is not evidence.
I'm sure.
But I don't buy them and just hoard them. If they're out, they're out. Then I buy Cheez-Its or whatever else is available.
I mean, I
Showing us
understand.
that you only have dollar bills in your wallet doesn't work for me.
I think I
deliberately get singles
because that means he always knows that he's got to have chips no matter what. Like if this stack runs out, and according to Chris, this would run out in a day or two.
Yeah, there's no way.
Not
I'm
even.
fucking
But I also get singles for the Hard Rock because we have a soda machine there, and I always get ginger ale at the Hard Rock.
Wait, hold on. They don't give you free drinks?
You can't just get hit off the gun at the bar.
You're
Come on,
kidding
bro.
me.
No, I'm sorry, not ginger ale. The black cherry.
But why can't? But that doesn't change it. Every food service place I've ever worked at, the drinks are unlimited.
Earl should be bartering some of
Especially
these chips
soft,
for soda.
Soft in nature, that's going to be free. Part of the perks.
Yeah, of course.
That's my other unhealthy obsession is the black cherry, and I like black cherry. We don't have it at the bar. We don't have it at the machines. I mean, we don't have it at the service area. We have it at the soda machine, and that's what I
keep
do.
some here for you.
Well, I'm sure there's got to be 40 or 50 cans somewhere. No, you never eat black cherry here. I've never seen you with a black cherry or ginger ale.
I have either ginger ale or I have Lipton iced tea or
So he
water.
focuses on his chips here and the black cherry when he gets to the Hard Rock.
Earl, there's nothing wrong with that. You
And
have,
I always know when I have a black cherry, I have one at the end of every shift.
Right. This is not about black cherry.
This,
about
I
the
don't
fact
know
that
where this
60
came from.
fucking bags.
And
And you just told us you eat 3 industrial bags.
a week. I didn't say a day, a week. I mean, that would be the equivalent of that. I mean, and again, I woke up today.
That's a lot.
I woke up today and was saying, like, I was fully aware this was out of control. And I was like, you know what? I need to stop eating potato chips. I need to stop drinking soda. I need to take better care of myself. And that's why I didn't eat anything today.
Why would you take better care of yourself? You're blowing these women off.
Yeah.
No, I'm just not. I'm not feeling well.
It's your chip obsession, man.
Turtle in Iowa has a point.
Go ahead, Turtle.
Maha, buddies.
Maha.
Hey, if you've noticed that Earl has said like 3 times that he did not buy the chips. He didn't say he hasn't eaten them. He didn't say that he sent somebody else to get them. He just claims that, like, on 3 occasions now, that he didn't buy them.
I have not eaten a thing all day.
Hey, Earl, that's like enough sodium in 2 weeks for your entire year. That is a shit ton of salt. You're like on the road to having a stroke.
And I'm fully aware of that.
So why get mad at Chris? Why get mad at Vito? They've taken some pictures of this dangerous activity. They're putting it online. Why wouldn't you say thank you, friend?
I don't appreciate being secretly recorded eating because that's.
But that's like an intervention, really, when you think of it.
Why don't you just walk up to me and talk to me like a person?
Well, I know chips have been brought up before.
This one is just from 2 days ago, Ron.
Okay.
Yes, because I had it 2 days ago. Who cares?
Holy shit! Look at all the. He's just eating chips. You can see that he's crunching in his mouth. It looks like. Boy, I hate to say this. It looks like he's drinking a brisk iced tea like it's 1997.
That's brisk, baby.
Look, the same bag of chip.
Yeah.
Yes.
There.
So
2 days ago.
These are your chips, dude.
No, I understand. These are not my.
These are your fucking chips.
I did not buy those. I did not buy them. I don't know where they came from. I did not buy them. I did not eat them. I did not. I have zero to do with this.
But you're the only person.
I know that, but I have zero to do with any of this. I have zero to do with it.
What? Who else would they be?
I don't know.
Earl,
you
I
tell
love
me.
you, and you love chips. These are your chips.
No, they are not.
You.
Absolutely not.
Do you want me to tell you, Earl? Whose chips they are?
No, they are not my.
I didn't say that. Are you all right?
Yes, I'm all right.
You eat a lot of chips.
I understand that, but these are not mine.
You're the only one who eats them.
I know this, but these are not my chips. I will go to the grave saying that.
Earl, if over here next to my computer you found a bag of Coke, right? I would be saying the same shit that you're saying right now.
Point.
I'd be yelling, "That's not mine.
Yeah.
I don't know where it fucking came from."
That's a good point.
And then you'd be like, "Does anybody else here do Coke?" And then this is the way we fight when we're caught. I get it, Earl.
I'm not caught. I didn't do anything.
You're just selling the point, though. Doesn't matter. These are your chips.
No, they're not.
Then why are you trying to quit?
Because I'm trying to be a healthier person.
Can I just? I'm going to say this: if you're trying to quit, I would probably get rid of all these chips you're hoarding.
I'm not
that's
hoarding
temptation.
them.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I would if I was trying to get rid of them. I would just.
I don't even. I have zero idea where these came from.
Vito, where did you find the chips?
Vito, where did you find the chips?
These are not the chips you're looking for.
They were under Earl's desk.
And that was a bag?
It was that red bag that they came in under Earl's desk in our office.
Did someone send them?
Did you? Were you? Maybe
I was
this
not
is
even
supply
aware
that
there was.
You've been going off.
No, not at all. I go to the machine and I buy a bag of potato chips.
Don't get high on your own supply, brother.
Christian in New Orleans.
Ronnie B,
Yeah.
you got a problem here, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about this. Blood pressure is a huge problem in the African American community.
Is that true, Earl?
And with
Absolutely true.
and with his temper, with Earl's temper, his diet, his lack of libido.
Lack of libido. Interesting. I didn't even really think of that as a factor here.
Yeah, I'm.
Watching, man. You're about to explode, Jack.
Thanks, Christian.
Maybe this is something we could call Jay-Z on, like he's fixing the NFL right now.
Yeah.
He's fixed the Colin Kaepernick thing by having them give money to Rock Nation.
It's really big of him. How is he able to figure that out?
Are you a big fan of his, Jay-Z, for what he's doing?
I'm very skeptical of this deal. I'm very, very, very skeptical. I mean, because remember how he was going to help revitalize Brooklyn with the Nets deal? How did that work out? Everything but the housing came to that area. And this just reeks of a money grab.
Don in Tampa, you're in Bennington.
Hey, did you guys not catch Earl's lie of the day?
What lie? I had a bowl of cereal with milk and with water, and then I drank nothing but water. What else did I say? What else?
You said you had
I had a bowl of cereal, and I've had water ever since.
Hold on, Earl. This cereal, was it Ruffles cheddar cereal?
No, it was not Ruffles. It was cornflakes with milk.
They're flake-like, so it could be confusing.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I cannot believe this.
Please don't take the Lord's name in vain. That's one of the reasons why I wouldn't accept you swearing on the Bible.
Yeah.
We're staring at a giant mound of potato chips.
Yes, I don't know where they came from.
Under your desk.
Someone put them there. I have no idea.
What kind of joke would that be to buy fucking $28 worth of chips and
It's
put them under
very
your
bizarre.
It's a crazy person would do that. Or maybe you just did.
I didn't
because you
do
love
it.
The chip.
Here's the thing. I didn't do it. Not at all.
First of all, Earl, it's not your fault, okay? You got a cheddar on your back.
When you do eat them, where do you get them from? The bag that
I go to the machine. I get them. I pay $1 for them, and I buy them.
But sometimes the machine runs out.
Yes, and I buy something else.
To make sure.
And I buy something else. I'll buy Cheez-Its. I will buy Lay's.
Those also aren't too good for you.
I understand that, which is why I made a very conscious decision to stop eating them.
When did you make that? When you were caught?
Space Animal in Brooklyn. You're on Bennington.
Oh, sorry. Let me put my Pringles down. I just
no,
wanted to say, Earl,
chips over there.
Dude, I think I know. So look, you said that you're afraid to come off aggressive, right?
There's this perception that I will be on the floor at the Hard Rock, and I will walk, and someone will approach me, ask me a question, and while they're asking the question, literally bristle at me,
Earl,
as if I'm some type of animal, and it bothers the hell out of me.
Earl, I think that's the reason you're getting these matches. They look at you and they think, oh, this might be like this, guy who works in show business. He must be aggressive. He must be a go-getter. But then when you go to the dinner table, you're bringing out a bag of hers and pecking at the table. You can't do that.
And Earl, you
That's a good point.
are worried about coming off as aggressive. But when your two co-workers point out your chip eating and maybe try to take some pictures, you're screaming.
I'm screaming because I'm getting accused of something I did not do.
You're aggressive right now, Earl.
I
promise me you're not going to hurt anyone.
I only get upset when I'm accused of things I did not do.
Right.
And I will get very defensive.
Of you eating these chips
every day.
Yes, and I've owned up to the fact. You know what? I have a bag of potato chips every day, and
You'd say more than that, though.
And I've said it's an unhealthy thing, and I'm trying to stop, and I am stopping. Today was the day I wanted to stop.
A giant fucking thing.
Where this came from, I couldn't tell you.
Tony in Chicago, you're on Bennington.
Hey guys.
Hey.
It seems to me that Earl has a chip on his shoulder.
Is this a possibility that you could be blacking out when you're in some kind of a chip frenzy, not even realizing what they're doing?
This picture's from August 1st, Ron.
Let's look at this.
And frankly, I'm really annoyed at this. That I'm like.
There he is with the same bag that I'm looking at.
I am thoroughly annoyed that I'm getting secretly recorded. That is pissing me the hell off.
So, what is this site that you're on, Earl?
I think it's Pornhub.
It doesn't look safe for work.
It does kind of look like Pornhub.
Women taking off other women's clothes. Did you see this, Earl?
I do not go on Pornhub.
Do you like cam girls? Is that a cam girl site?
Not at all.
Tommy in Tennessee.
Yeah, guys, I think Earl may not be aware that he's actually doing this. I think the first rule of Chip Club is not to talk about Chip Club.
Could be.
Is that it, Earl? I got a call, must have been a week ago, 3 o'clock in the morning. I finally get to it, and I just hear this. They call me Mr. Chips. And I didn't say anything, you know what I mean? I thought maybe he was sleepwalking.
Bro, we're going to beat this together.
Yes.
Yeah, that's for
No,
sure.
I'm not eating a morsel of food in this building.
You just shouldn't eat chips. You can eat
No,
whatever
I'm
you
not
want.
eating a morsel of food in this building. Not a morsel of food.
See how
Zero.
how far you go with this? That's
Not a
aggressive.
thing.
Just at least have
You're
a
being
morsel,
aggressive.
please. Just one morsel, please.
You're being aggressive, Earl.
I'm being aggressive because every step I make is microanalyzed, so I will do nothing.
You got to do everything, Earl, because look, the chip thing, we're going to beat the chip thing. You're not going to eat more chips, and you're going to be healthier, and you're going to
Do
feel
you
better.
swear, Chris?
I swear.
A lot
On
of
a
people.
Bible?
There it is. Water.
Good. Is it, wait, see if there's cherry Coke in there.
Jesse in New Jersey. He just poured it
Hey,
all over
guys.
himself to show you.
Oh.
Jesse, go ahead.
Hey, I'm just really worried about Earl because I had to go gluten-free not long ago, and I went heavy on the chips to compensate. And when I went back to the doctor, I was high in potassium, high in sodium. I had twitchy eyelids. It made me get off the chips entirely. It's tough, but you can do it, Earl.
Yeah.
It's from love.
See, that's very
I'm
supportive.
hearing love in the room.
Yeah.
Yes.
That is very true.
I'm just going to drink water. That's all I'm going to have. Water.
Water's good, but you
Water.
also need food.
Water.
John in Long Island.
I wanted to know if the photographs of the chips that exist already, are they the same size and type and design as the ones that are being hoarded?
100%. And you know that's true, Earl.
Oh, boy.
I understand.
These are your MO.
These aren't.
And I've never seen this
No.
Ruffles cheddar chip in my life.
No, it's
And
in
by
the
the way,
machine,
if
and that's
it
where
was-
I get
If
it.
it was Chris's chips, he would be walking around
Eating
eating
'em.
chips nonstop.
And offering. Like, I got a couple bags left out of the 60 I bought. Want some, guys?
I guess that is a good point. There's been plenty of times I've been hungry. Nobody's brought up these chips.
Tasty chips.
Art in Toronto.
Hey guys, I think our stress is pretty bad, and fucking lying causes quite a bit of stress. And I haven't seen a guy lie more than Earl today.
I mean, that's the thing that I worry about here, Earl. You're coming off as guilty.
I am getting royally set up. I again.
How would it be a setup?
I will sign anything. I will do whatever
right,
you need me to do. I will say.
I want to have serious legal.
Who's gonna write this up?
Serious legal department. I'm calling them now and asking them.
Earl, baby, come on. You gotta calm down and admit.
They're not mine. That's what I'm admitting. They are not mine.
Say that you have
Easy,
a chip
brother.
problem.
Okay.
All right, you just broke the microphone.
Chip up.
Earl, why are you that upset about this?
Because it's not true. That's why.
You had some chips. No big deal.
Chips are delicious. I'm the first one.
I like chips.
I'll eat a giant bag of chips too, every day. I love them.
You're putting up the picture of the stuff that you and.
It's on Instagram stories.
Oh, it is already up.
There's a lot, so they're going up. One but here's the beginning of it.
I thought we were going to put it together and. There's Fetterman. There's Dean Duggan.
nice.
Creeps tour.
Yeah.
Here's the stash.
That's not mine.
But those are.
What's that?
What's in his
Earl has looks like a knife in his mouth.
Why'd you have a knife in your mouth, Earl?
what is that?
Looks like it was a day where there was ginger ale and iced tea.
Or is that a straw?
That's a knife.
I don't know what that is.
You document all this because this is the last time I'm eating in this building.
Earl, don't say that.
That's you don't want to you're only punishing yourself.
Earl,
that
we're
way.
going to eat together and you can take pictures of
we
everything
are
I eat.
big
Healthy-
donut.
healthy
It's gonna be a
lunch
lot of
club.
tuna.
Healthy Lunch Club. Me and you, Earl.
HLC.
Kevin in Long Island.
Hey guys, Earl's claiming he didn't eat today, but then also saying that he had a bowl of cereal. So
Yeah, I did
I'm
catch
inclined
I said
to
I had
say
a
he's
bowl
lying
of
about
cereal.
it.
I had a glass of. I had water ever since. That's exactly what I said.
I did have that confusion as well because you said it and I said I'm concerned it's late in the day to not eat anything.
I have not eaten anything
Yeah.
since.
But
that was
you-
like
look,
9 o'clock this morning.
Here's what I don't understand. You told us how much chips you eat, right? There's pictures of you eating the chips and there's bags here. Why are you angry? Why wouldn't you just say, guys, look at me. I ate a bunch of chips. I want to stop.
Because they're not mine.
Why would you yell out, I'm never eating in this place?
They're not mine. And I'm a little insulted that I'm sitting at my desk and I'm eating and I'm getting documented eating.
We're documenting a problem that you know you need to
you're
fix.
documenting me eating lunch. That's what you're documenting.
Chips aren't a lunch. That's not a healthy lunch.
Here's
you're documenting me eating something with my lunch, and
But
that
I don't see any
infuriates
pictures of him eating lunch. Or is there like ones where he's like having a sandwich or a salad with a side of chips? It looks like a lot of chips and
chips.
tea. Yeah.
It's chips and soda.
Will in Oklahoma City.
Hey, I don't think it's safe for Earl to come off these chips so fast.
That is true.
Yeah, you might want to cut down to like maybe 8 to 10 bags and then go.
Many things to consider, and his level of chip intake is
Yeah.
out of control.
There is some truth that you should never come off anything like that.
Yeah.
And I've done it before myself, Earl.
Yeah.
And I went through a bad fucking case where I was just shaking.
Here he is eating the chips, while running board.
Yeah.
That
Just
looks
off.
like a grape soda.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
We have that?
No.
Oh, where'd you get the grape soda? More chips.
Yeah, a lot of chips. There are so many chip pictures. I didn't even see all of these.
The thing
I'm
is,
furious that like I said, that's it. I'm done. I'm done
You're
eating
gonna
all.
nuke it?
I'm
You're gonna
eating.
nuke the
No, I'm
chips?
not eating a thing in this building.
We're gonna eat
Not-
together
No, I'm
after
not
the
eating
show.
a bloody thing in this building.
Ew.
I love you. We're gonna eat each other.
No, I'm not eating
together.
a thing in this building.
Chrissy
Ever.
Chrissy and PA.
So.
Hi.
Hi.
I just want Earl to cheer up. It's all right. He can eat all the chips he wants. But I lost my husband for kidney disease on April 4th this past year, and I drink about 10 beers a day. So I think if he's doing chips, he's all right. He's going to be all right. So.
Well, there's worse things. That's what she's saying.
I feel sad about her losing her.
Yeah, me too.
That's sad.
Adam in New Hampshire.
Part of a bag of chips for him.
Hey, Earl, I'm sorry to call you at work, man, but do you have any of those Doritos? You know I'll treat you right, baby.
He's acting like he's copying chips.
First of all, Doritos is third down the line of Earl's chip intake.
I'm literally starving for one of those bags of chips.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having one.
I would be honest. I'm interested to know what he loves so much about him.
Would you mind if we ate some of these chips, Earl?
Do whatever you want.
Paul in Portland.
Come on.
Hey, so I guess I understand that these chips were planted there by someone, and I guess Earl's never seen, or his fingerprints wouldn't be anywhere near this.
Would we find your fingerprints on this stuff?
No, you wouldn't.
What about the one in the garbage?
Earl?
Probably not. Because again, I did not. I walked into this building.
You could have just you said you've blacked out before. Maybe you went to a chip.
Never blacked out before.
But when you were shopping for chips, you said you had a blackout.
No, I did not.
Look, first of all, you know I don't go into the office, right?
Yes.
Gail doesn't go into the office. It's too stank. Only 3 of you go into the office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the 3 of you, who are the ones that eats these kind of chips? The Ruffles cheddar chip.
Yes, and again, I
all-
don't
you don't
hoard
have to
them.
say anything-
I do not hoard
You
them.
don't have to say anything.
I
Out
need
of
to
the
make that
3 of
perfectly
you,
clear.
you're the only one who eats them.
Yes, and I do not hoard them.
What?
I eat them.
Can
I have
hold
one
on.
bag and I
Hold
eat
on.
them and I'm done.
Hold on, Earl. I'm just asking questions. Now, tell me the motivation that either one of these guys would be to take all this money and put it into a bag of chips.
Madness. I couldn't tell
No,
you.
but guess what? We weren't having a chip conversation today.
No.
We literally were 1 hour into what kind of food that you would eat. By the way, all of us admit that we ate lots of food.
Yeah.
Then when you said you would pick a hoagie, I said earlier, I already said hoagie. You said I wasn't paying attention to the show. And then those guys brought up chips. This thing is not even set up like a normal.
No.
Here's how you prank somebody.
No.
Nothing about this makes sense, Earl.
It doesn't make sense to me either. And that's my whole point.
And
That isn't a point. I'm saying you're the only one with the motivation for these chips.
And up until today, it didn't make any sense that there was a giant bag of chips in our office. Except that today you admitted that you have a chip problem.
Yeah, you did say that.
I've always had a problem with potato chips. Always.
Hoarding
Always.
usually.
But I've never
Then why
hoarded.
are you angry,
Never
dude?
hoarded.
Yeah.
Why are
I've
you
never
angry?
No, I'm just explaining myself. I'm trying to defend
no.
myself.
I'm saying throughout the last 15 minutes, you've been yelling, you've thrown, the microphone's broken again. There's always something that comes up with the equipment. No one really cares about the chips or the amount of chips that you eat.
We should share.
You don't wish that. You could have
Yeah, you could have
chips
taken
yourself.
any of these chips. What makes you so upset about it?
I'm upset about it. I'm upset about getting recorded what I eat. I'm upset about this because this isn't mine. I'm upset
Well,
about
who did it?
I don't know.
If you were to
there's
guess,
two guys with you. I don't think somebody from another fucking
No,
radio
not at all.
station would hide chips in there. So we've brought it down to 3 people would have any motivation to do this. One who eats these chips many times a day. He told us 3 industrial bags a week. Or
bad.
2 guys that would be doing this as, and I'm going to guess a prank, but how is this a prank? How is a bunch of chips a funny prank? Like if they would have had like nudie magazines from the 1960s, you know,
Right.
there's so many like dildos,
Yeah.
something like that could be a prank. A bunch of chips normally wouldn't make any. I would say, give me a bag of those chips if you weren't so angry about it.
I'm just angry about. I'm angry about multiple things. This is really pissing me off because I did not do this at all,
Right.
and I'm trying to figure out who did this.
No, you're not. You're literally just yelling about something. You're not going out of your way to try to figure it out. If you would say, all right, I know that these guys teased me about this and that.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys even tease him about chips?
No.
Yeah, you just
We don't
record
bring
it.
it up.
That's all.
Well, we're concerned.
you were recording it because you started to notice a pattern.
Yes, there was a ridiculous pattern. He was constantly sending people out to get him chips.
All right, let's go back and look at the pictures. This is up on Bennington
let's
Stories.
go from the beginning.
You know what the big problem is? Earl's wearing the same clothes every day.
Yeah.
So you can't see that it's
That's a
different
good point.
days. And what's that in your mouth, Earl?
We still don't have an answer on that.
Yeah, it might have been a spoon.
That's not. That's
But
no
why
spoon.
would you use it under the front, like in between your lip and
And
teeth?
there's chips. And it looks like two different cans.
That's a
Yeah.
brisk.
high sugared
Yeah.
iced tea.
And ginger ale. There's some more brisk.
Is that you, Earl, in these pictures, or do they?
Yeah, stay on me,
Photoshop?
and that is infuriating me that I'm
You
getting
had to see
documented.
that people were taking pictures of you.
Not, I wasn't looking right at you, but I don't think you're. I'm thinking you're texting on the phone. I don't think you're filming me.
I was sexting. Here.
Yeah.
Another can of ginger ale, bag of chips.
Yeah. Very open bag of chips there.
There he is during the show eating some chips.
Yes, document all of this because this is the last time you'll see it.
No, it's not.
Well,
Yes, it
please
will.
don't
It will
tell
be
us
the
that you
last
won't
time.
eat again.
That's not good and not healthy.
There's Earl relaxing with some chips.
Mm-hmm.
More chips.
Yeah, chips.
More brisk.
Everywhere. Dylan in Calgary. Dylan.
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, it sounds like Earl's in denial right now. He just has to accept that he has an issue with the chips and
The
move
first
on.
thing I said was I'm trying to cut down on the chips.
And everybody's trying to help you.
Yeah.
But you said cut down, and now you went from cut down.
I'm like I woke up this morning saying, you know what, I saw what I was eating. You know, I was trying to prepare something for lunch, and I'm like, you know what, I'm eating bad things, and I need to adjust my diet. I want to lose some weight. I want to do things.
Me too.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
And I was like, you know what? First thing is all of the snacks. You know, like because I snack late at night. I'm like, I have to stop this. And I'm just going to go on. You know, I'm going to drink lots of water. Trying to get off the soda. Trying to get off
I
the
love the way you
juice.
say water. It's like in the movies Friday. It's
I
like
know.
the mother in Fridays.
Water. Use water.
Get
It
off
won't
the
hurt.
water.
just trying to be healthy. And then this happens.
Earl, were you going to throw these chips out today, or were you just going to just eat them?
I've never seen this before in my life.
You see a bag of these every day.
Can I get Vito in here? Because Vito's being quiet. And if this is a prank, let's just say it was a funny prank. How? I don't know. How you would spend money.
This is
to have
insane prank.
chips.
to
But
fucking
then,
pull off.
would part of the prank be getting him to eat the chips? I mean, I don't really understand because
There's more.
these are
That was
willingly.
gigantic.
Yeah, he's willingly eating the chips.
There's been lies from the start. You said you didn't eat any chips, and then I went in there to see a picture, to see the chips in the garbage at the start of all of this. And you said you didn't eat chips today.
I had a bowl of cereal this morning. That's it.
Also, I remember you ate so many chips, the interns told me they would check the vending machine every morning to see if the Ruffles were in the vending machine to give Earl the heads up if they had them or not. And then
I told them that. And what I said, they would ask me, if you need anything. I was like, you know what? I would need a bag of Ruffles. If they don't have that, get Cheez-Its. If they don't have Cheez-Its, get Doritos.
But
I would give them options.
All of them cheese related, by the way.
Days where I saw no Ruffles in the vending machine, I would still see Earl eating chips with Subway sandwiches, with Chipotle, with whatever.
Yes, because I go to Subway. What do they have? They have Ruffles potato chips.
No, they don't. At Subway, they have Sun Chips, and everybody knows
they have
that.
Sun.
Yeah,
look at the Sun. Look at the menu on Subway.
There's no way Chipotle. I mean, you're getting the tortilla chips.
And I don't even have. When I get Chipotle, where do I go after I go to Chipotle? I go to the vending machine down the hall.
Your desk to
Hold
the
on.
bag.
I go down the
find
hall.
that very weird to eat this kind of chip with Mexican food.
They
That's
sell
very
tortilla
strange.
chips.
Yeah, very strange.
This picture of Earl on Bennington SXM stories, he has 2 cans of brisk there.
Why are you?
I mean, we haven't even scratched the surface with the brisk issue.
Do you know how much sugar is in one brisk? You can look it up. I mean, it's like.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say 60 grams. I'm gonna guess 60 grams. And remember, a gram of sugar is a packet of sugar.
Right.
So you're putting 50 to 60 packets of sugar to the face with every can.
Yeah.
21 grams of
No
sugar.
way.
Wow.
No way. Because a soda or a juice is 52. There's no way brisk is
32.
only.
It's 32.
That's Lipton. Oh, that is brisk.
All right, so you're cutting down on the sugar. That's good, Earl.
It's getting better.
I'm proud of
That's
you.
only 30 packets of sugar now when you think of it that he's consuming. Andrew in New Jersey.
Hey guys, I predict that the vending machine guy is going to come up missing, and they're going to find his body in the same place as the guy from the Hard Rock.
Dude, don't do that shit, man.
I just feel bad for you guys because I ordered the peanut butter crackers for you guys, and it would have been nice if Earl let us know that these chips were there because
There's
you could have
plenty
more
of times
varied.
I've been hungry and I'm like, oh man, do we have anything? No, we don't have anything. There's been bags of chips. I mean, look, this is not my favorite kind of chip, but I'd eat it in a pinch for sure.
You know what makes me sad? That you're only going to see Earl drinking water from now on.
No, please. I don't want him to
He's
nuke the
punishing
chips,
us as
nuke the
awful.
food. I don't like that. It makes me very sad. James in Florida.
I don't know about you guys, but it sounds like Earl needs to get laid.
Oh, okay.
That's good. That's good. Pete in Illinois.
Yeah, $1 million. Bennington's. Sounds to me like Earl kind of disappears a lot, so he's probably wandering around the halls doing key bumps of chips, and now it's escalated to the point where he's Tony Montana in these pile of chips on his desk.
Yeah. There are times that we don't know where he's gone.
Yeah, he disappears.
And like
after the
sometimes
show,
we go,
too.
where does he go?
And he always comes back with chips. Like anytime you guys, want a water or coffee.
Right.
Coffee and chips.
I don't know. He stopped speaking about it.
He's all chipped out. He's not eating chips in there, is he?
Earl, here's what I want you to do. And you've had enough time to think about this, right? Tell me exactly what's happened. You have to, these guys are definitive about what they think happened.
They're definitively wrong.
All right, so no one's going to interrupt you now. Start to tell us what happened and how this went down.
What? I mean, as far as, I have no idea how this devolved into this, but, do I eat potato chips? Yes, I do. And the first thing I admitted was, I have a bad habit. That was the first thing I said.
So far, you're in agreement with everybody else.
Now, where those came from, I couldn't tell you.
That's what you need to do.
I don't
They
know.
both have,
I don't know.
have two people.
I don't know if they're busting my balls.
No,
I don't
wanna
know what
say
they're
this.
doing.
Two people have told me that you're hoarding chips. There's the picture of the chips. I didn't even know that you eat these chips. You realize that, right?
They're lying. They're straight up lying.
Which
I do
one is
not
lying?
know
Which
where
one did
these.
this?
They are lying. Both of them
Why
are
would-
lying through their teeth.
How are we lying? Look at the chips.
I understand, but
found a giant bags of chips. You eat the
Vito
same chip every day.
Is staying away from food. Do you think he's going to go out and buy what is looks like?
I
a
don't know what the
garbage bag
motivation
full of
is.
chips?
The other part is, this is why I know they're busting my balls, because they've documented behind my back, without my knowledge, what all the times I eat chips, which I openly admit I've eat every day.
How long have you guys been documenting that?
It's been months probably now, right?
Yeah, like a month, 2 months.
And what was your intention?
Just
with
to
these?
point out that this guy, with every single meal, maybe 3 times a day, is eating chips. And it was just to point out, dude, you got to slow down. I mean, the sodium count.
He's having Ruffles cheddar chips. That's what he enjoys.
Yeah.
Enough that he would have a
Yes, and this is the
little
last
bag,
time I'm going to be
50 or
having Ruffles. Food in general.
Yeah, because you got caught. Now you're going in the opposite.
I'm not getting
direction.
because I'm getting caught. Like
Really?
I'm eating food. I'm having lunch. I mean, we know.
Then why are you saying I won't eat food anymore?
Because now I'm going to be looking behind my shoulder on whether or not I'm getting filmed or
Who
not.
cares whether or not they take a picture of you eating your lunch?
Yeah.
It just makes you very self-conscious. That's
Don't
all.
be self-conscious.
You look great.
So I'm like, so I just, you know what? When I get uncomfortable, I just cut it out. I just,
Yeah, I know that's not hasn't
I
worked
mean,
for
think
you.
about this. Like, you eat maybe 10 times the amount of chips Chris could ever eat, and you look in way better shape. I mean,
There must be
like-
something terribly wrong with me.
I mean, that's the thing. Why would you get upset?
No, I'm just upset because again, I'm trying to. I'm not the youngest person. I'm not the person I was anymore.
Scott in Colorado. Scott.
Hey guys, it just is too unbelievable that you guys have the chip conversation the same day Earl decides to quit eating chips.
Yes.
Yeah, that is kind of interesting. I guess I didn't really think of that. That he just happened to say that he's quitting chips on the day that we find out he has a chip problem.
And who quits something midweek?
Right. Here's what it seems like to me. Who was the killer clown in Chicago?
John Wayne Gacy.
Right. So it's like you show up at John Wayne Gacy's. You start finding kids' feet and hands in his basement, right?
Yeah.
And then he goes like this, I quit hanging around kids. I don't even want to see kids anymore.
Yeah. Then you get to admit that he has a problem with killing kids, right?
Right.
And he's like, I admit it, I'm kind of cutting back. I don't want to do that anymore. And then you go, so this pile of dead kids in your basement, are these the ones you killed?
No.
Those particular ones are a prank.